Okay, so I'm pulling up to one of my rental houses and I just need to put a couple more things in. See for the first time how the whole refrigerator pushback thing, I don't know, like set and cut out thing turned out. I saw a picture, it looked great. I came over here whenever they were working on it and they were like super nice. Didn't speak a whole lot of English, but they helped me out putting some other stuff together. And yeah, so let's see what the inside looks like now. Hey everybody, so I just got over to Wisconsin, and as you can see, our refrigerator is now set back into the wall. So we hired a contractor because this used to be all the way out to the light switch, like basically to where the door is right here. We used to have this refrigerator out. And then we thought, wait, we have a huge storage closet back there. So why not take advantage of the space, hire somebody to put it back in there, close up the storage closet on the other side, and then that way it makes our kitchen so much bigger. So as you can see, there used to be just these, but I bought a table in anticipation for this extra space. So now we can put a table right there. And then I'll set that up and then you can see. Boom! Look at how amazing that looks now. Now it looks like a regular kitchen that has space. So I got these chairs off of Facebook Marketplace. I want to say, I think I paid $50 for these two yellow chairs. They're like the Charles Eames and Ray Eames style chairs. And then I got this table off from IKEA for like 80 bucks and set this up actually with the help of the contractor because I didn't have a screwdriver. But yeah, so not bad, looks super cute and modern. To take you around to see some of the other things. I got this chair off of, and the stool off of Facebook Marketplace for $30, and it was so gross. So I threw away the cushions and then bought brand new cushions, which were super expensive. So yeah, these cushions are like $100 or something like that. It's outrageous. And then I got this couch that looks great and is super comfortable off of Facebook Marketplace for $125 delivered. Thank goodness. And it actually, I know the guy who delivered it, so it was really funny because whenever he delivered it, it was like, wow, welcome to my hustle. And then he was like, welcome to my hustle. And then I got these at the thrift store. I love these. These are like painted on glass. I actually feel like my mom would want these if she saw these. And so don't make fun of me for like my hanging skills, but I thought these were really cool, vintage, moody pictures. Definitely needs to get rehung. And then of course our tenant gets a Shark robot vacuum because only the best. And it's really just from the house and we never use it. And then I got this TV from Prime Day, Amazon. I want to say it was like $200 or so, brand new. And then we got this TV stand for like $35 on Facebook Marketplace. Pretty happy with that purchase. Okay, so check out this closet, if I can open it. This is what the closet looks like now. So it used to be super deep set in and it wasn't painted. So the contractors went ahead and painted it, which I'm super grateful for, and they probably reused all of this wood. Although they didn't paint this one. That's probably just an oversight, but not a huge deal because I had no plans in painting it in the first place. I also went ahead and painted all of the doors black just because I had some black paint and I thought it would maybe make it look a little bit modern. So all of the doors are painted black in this tiny little walkway. And then this was actually a green hallway. Oh, and then I think somebody went ahead and painted that for us because I know I didn't. This is the master. We got new fans, new bed, headboard off of Facebook Marketplace, new sheets, IKEA bedding and pillows. I think the sheets were off of Amazon though for their Prime Day. New rug off of Amazon, that's off of Amazon. I went to IKEA and put this together. I love putting together furniture. And then look at this amazing piece that we got. I got that at an estate sale. It was kind of expensive. I want to say it was like $60, don't tell my husband, but I don't know. That was back whenever I wanted to do a cafe. That's a story for another time. And then I got, in here, we put this little throw rug that I've been carrying around with me since 2018, never doing anything with it because it's really not practical for a vacuum. It would just, I think it'd be better on the wall. But anyways, and here's the extra room. So we got this for $50 off of Facebook. I got this table off of Amazon. This was free off of Facebook. I probably paid like $20 for this. This is super heavy. This is for like an extra TV. This was originally gonna go in the living rooms, but then we decided that it's not nice enough for the living rooms. So it's anyways, it was $30. And then I got this rug. It's very similar to the other one. I got this one off of Facebook Marketplace too. I got this for like $3 at an estate sale. Whoever died, I'm assuming he died, was really into stars. And then let me take you to the bathroom. So here's the bathroom closet. And then check this out. Okay, so I hate hanging these things in drywall because they always fall down, like always. And then that's where these holes came from because they were already coming out. So my husband put this up here, and then so now it's like really sturdy, and it's a small enough bathroom that it's like not too far away to be inconvenient. And then we also hung over here, since this is like wood, you know, because this is where it used to be, and obviously that didn't work out very well. And for the kitchen, I know I showed you where the table is, but we got this little range that was perfectly fine, so we didn't replace it. And I honestly think that I used to have this back when I lived in St. Louis. I bought my first house when I was 21, and it didn't come with a range, and all we could afford was literally the cheapest one that they had. It was a gift actually, but I think my ex-father-in-law was just really cheap. And then we have this super high up. Okay, so I included a step stool. It's over in the closet, but that way they can have the step stool to put stuff up. The girl who's moving in here is the same size as me. I'm 5'1", but she's like 20 pounds less probably. And then we have, you can see, hello. So we have a mirror right here, and then this convenient light over the sink. And then I brought a rice cooker. She just wanted a rice cooker and a toaster. I had ready a coffee maker and a crock pot, but she didn't want either of those things, which fine with me. And check out these cute little gift baskets. So I always provide a little gift basket, and it's kind of like self-serving, but we've got a little sponge. You know, it's just enough to get them started. A tiny thing of disinfectant wipes, salt and pepper, a little thing of olive oil, a little soap, just a couple of pods. These are 13 pods. Who knows? That could last like a month depending on how much laundry you do. And then a 4-pack of name brand toilet paper, okay? Name brand toilet paper. I know, I'm like really spendy. That's gonna set me back. Luckily, it's all deductible. Okay, let's talk about how much this house costs. So this house was listed for $79,990, I think. And I'd seen the house, but then right after I saw the house, I saw another house that I really, really liked. It was $95,000. I wanted that one really bad. It was really cute, much bigger. Anyways, I didn't get that house. So then I came back to this house and I was like, okay, well, this house was cute. I had good feelings whenever I came into this house. So let's go ahead and just put in an offer on this house for the asking price. So I did that. And then I got it under contract. One of the things which I heard about from Tony Robbins on Real Estate Rookie was to look for the houses that have been on the market for a while, and they're not necessarily bad. Sometimes the listings just got stale, and then people start to assume that there were bad things that happened in an inspection or something, and when the house could have been perfectly fine. So this one had been on the market for 21 days, which is a long time to be on the market. So I got it under contract. And then I did the inspection, which cost me $300. And then I got a foundation person to come out, and that was for free. And he quoted me like $6,000 for the foundation. Then there were like all these other things that needed to be done with the electrical and the gas shutoffs, like the emergency shutoff valves and stuff, in order to be compliant or like in code. So armed with that information, I was able to get it knocked down to 69 $69,900 or $69,500, something like that. Originally, when I asked for that asking price, I also asked them to put me like $3,000 towards closing. So whenever I went down $10,000, they were like, okay, well, can we split closing costs? Fine, I'll split closing costs if I'm saving $10,000. So we did that, and then whenever the appraisal came back, which took like 45 days because it takes forever, it appraised at $69,000. And then so my realtor was like, well, what do you want to do? You want to go half and half on the difference? And I was like, no, I don't. They can come down to 69, like it's not that much. And so they did. And so I got it for $69,000, and my payments are $480, and I am renting it out for $300 a week. So somewhere between $1,200 to $1,500 a month minus $480. I'm awful. And then all the utilities are included and the internet. And speaking of internet, we get free internet because of some sort of like FCC grant. And so internet would be about $50. And my husband went to go sign up for internet, and they told us based on this address, not based on like our income or anything, based on the address, we get free internet here. So, I mean, that's cool. We tried for a different house, and then they said no. I don't know why. I feel like this neighborhood is way better, but the houses are a lot smaller. The other one is a 3-bedroom. This one's only a 2-bedroom, so I guess they think like, I guess people that live over there have more money or something. We just have to pay for electricity, gas, water, and the HVAC system is an all-new system that was put in early 2021 before it went on the market. And then also it's a new roof. So those are 2 big expenses that I don't have to worry about. Other than that, I think that this will be a great rental. It's got a private yard. It's actually got a private front yard too. And by private, I mean it's chain link, but then it's a private wooden fence in the back. So if you have pets, which we allow pets. Another really nice thing is that the previous owner had blinds in every room. And that's so nice because these blinds, these are like the thick 2-inch blinds. Those are really expensive. And then that would, I mean, I don't even know. Hundreds, 100, maybe 100-ish to get blinds into every room. So I'm thankful that she had that. In our other houses, we have the cheaper blinds. Those are like $8 a piece, but it still ends up adding up to a lot because our other house, the 3-bedroom, has a ton of windows. Whenever I drive by, I can see that their son has like always messed with the windows, and so it's all jacked up looking in the front. So actually we might go ahead and put the nicer windows in, or nicer blinds in some of the windows, just so that it doesn't look so like careless, I guess. I don't want to say any other word. That it's just like, I know he cares, but I know also that like toddlers, like there's really just no point. So maybe if we put the better quality blinds in there, then maybe his kid won't mess up the blinds so much. But yeah, so I'm happy about that. And then other than that, I'm super excited about this house. Chris was like, I could live here. He was like, yeah, I could live here if it's like just the 2 of us. Another thing is that we put in pest control into this house. Big thanks to David. Although I did pay, so it's not, I mean, I don't know what he's doing. Like, he should be thanking me. But yeah, so all of my rentals have active pest control, active environmental pest control. So yeah. Okay, so funny, not funny story about this house next door. So this house had super overgrown weeds, and I was joking with the HVAC guy that like we'll just buy this house too, figure out who owns it, and then buy it off of them, and then just like eventually own the whole street, right? So I figured out who owned it, which was a property management company. I emailed them, and they said that they would sell it to me for $30,000 cash. So I was like, oh crap, I don't have $30,000 cash. So I offered it up to a friend of mine, and then he wanted it, and he was going to give me a $2,000 finder's fee. And I was like, perfect. And then the company, they were like, oh, okay, we'll send you the contract. And I was like, oh no, like I'll let my friend handle it. And they were like, well, we don't want to pay realtor fees. And I was like, don't worry, you won't be paying realtor fees. 2 weeks later, I get a call from my friend who's like, I haven't heard anything about this company. They haven't talked to me. And then so I finally got a hold of them, and then they were like, oh, well, we sold it to somebody else because we tried to reach out to you guys or we didn't hear anything for a week and a half. So I don't really know where communication broke down. I just know that once I left the situation and just thought that somebody else would take care of it, it didn't work out. I'm not getting my finder's fee. Somebody else is gonna buy it supposedly. So we'll see. I mean, the grass got cut, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it was the new owner that cut the grass. It could have been the city code enforcement that just came and decided to cut the grass. So who knows? On the other side of me, there's another house that is not being lived in that also had overgrown grass, whose grass was also cut all of a sudden. So I think maybe code enforcement came and just went ahead and cut the grass. I mean, I don't know if that's what they do, if they do that. I have thought about reaching out to the people that own the other house to see if I could buy that one or try to wholesale that one. But yeah, so I was so excited. This was going to be my first wholesale property, and it didn't work out, and that's okay. I'm trying to stay positive. It's kind of a bummer. I was going to use the money that I made off of that wholesale sale deal to fund the other house that I'm buying next week, but it's okay. Just, everything happens for a reason. I did go inside that house because the back door is open. And it was raining when I went through, and it was a jungle, and I was wearing shorts and Crocs, and so my legs got all like covered in seeds from the grass, and then also super itchy. And I didn't look super hard because it was kind of freaking me out. I was on the phone, and there was I didn't look in the bathroom or anything like that. It didn't look too bad, to be honest. It really didn't. And if you look online, the house seemed like it was in good shape at one point, but one of the things that the seller said was that there is the sewage backup problem, so they were just so tired of dealing with it, so they just want to offload the property. Yeah, selling it for $30,000 was probably going to take $15,000 to get ready to sell, and then you could have sold it for $75,000, despite the fact that mine was sold appraised at $69,000, but this one would have been like rehabbed, kind of. Not going crazy with rehab, but yeah, it probably could have sold for $75,000. I don't know. Maybe I'll end up buying it anyways. Maybe somebody else is going to flip this property, and then it's a good deal and I buy it. Who knows? All right, so Chris is with me now, and we're going to go into the other house that I tried to wholesale that was taken out from under me, but that's okay. Turns out there's grapes on this vine. I was like, what are these? What's this fruit? Grapes. I hope they're Concord grapes. I love Concord grapes. So we're going in the back door. This is where I went in originally whenever the grass was really high and I was kind of scared, so I didn't look around too hard. Here's the backyard, the shed, and then this apartment complex next door. All right.
Like, even the other thing is, like, the cinder block wall, it's falling down, so it's like, even if you did do this, you'd have to deal with that.
Okay, well, I guess be thankful that it's not ours.
Yeah.
And it's not theirs either.
Yeah. I mean,
all
there's
right.
a lot of bad stuff.
So the issue here was that they had backed up plumbing that they didn't want to deal with anymore.
But outside of that, you can see definitely an issue with the floor. And then this room right here is just more.
It's like they had carpet. Yeah.
Like, this is a clear, like, that's like a 6-inch drop from here to here.
Yeah.
So even if it's foundation issues, that's like extremely bad foundation issues. And you can even see it's like they try to hide it with, this is coming apart. Like, you can see, like, I'm just barely pushing on it and the whole wall's like coming off.
But it's like they had carpet over this linoleum.
And here, they tried patching all this stuff. This room doesn't look too bad.
Nice big living room.
In the front, you don't see the issues with the foundation at all on the floor, which, I mean, foundation issues are a thing, but...
Original hardwood. That's good.
This is where you can see the major damage.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is from.
It's a big shed, so it's probably pushing whatever's in the attic. But other than that, I mean, you got broken windows. Those are bullet holes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are bullet holes of some sort. Could be. That's actually bullet holes. So. See if there's anything. No. See, it's all patched.
They patched the bullet holes, or they just shot the person. If you use this bathroom, please wipe down the sink. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a little update on that house that's 408. So it's right next to the other house. I figured out who bought that house. So I was gonna wholesale it, and I was gonna get $2,000 as like a wholesale finder's fee, which, rookie mistake, I should have got it under contract, right? A week and a half later, he's like, hey, the guy's not calling me back or whatever. So I get a hold of the guy, and he says that I took too long. He ended up selling it to somebody else. Well, I found out who he sold it to, and it's actually a guy who does a lot of work for me. I really like him, and now I consider him kind of like my general contractor, and he does the AC units and everything for my rentals. And he was so excited. He called us whenever we were getting back from Chicago. We were at the airport, and he called us to let us know that he just closed on that house, $30,000 cash. And, I told him about the Burr method, which he hadn't considered. He owns all of his houses cash. He's only 28 years old. He wants to be retired by 35, which I think is going to be super easy for him to do. Yeah, so he bought the house, and I'm happy for him. I'm not mad at all. And because there's totally enough room for everybody to be at the table. I'm not mad or anything. I don't think anybody should be mad. And I think it's just to give you guys a little update on what happened to the house. But I am so happy that it went to him, and I am very happy that I know the person that's going to do a good job, and they're next door, so it's going to raise everybody's value. And then once he paints that one, I'll probably have him paint the other one, the one that my friend's living in. She just moved in last Thursday. So far, so good. She brought her 2 big dogs. So they have that huge yard. They have the front yard and the backyard because everything's enclosed. But yeah, so far no complaints. I'm getting her lawn done today by Adrian, who's the guy who did the outside of the last house, which honestly, I don't know if I'll use Adrian again. There's something about him that was like, makes me feel very comfortable, but I also think that he overcharged me, and his work wasn't the best, he wasn't doing any touch-ups. It's pretty obvious he didn't do any touch-ups. Why would you paint the soffit blue? Anyways, so if you want to follow along to the one where he painted the soffit blue, that's the house on North Side. When that video is posted, you can go look at that. But that one's still a lot of work being done. Anyways, that's an update on the house next door, the wholesale deal that fell through.